Alright guys, and welcome back to another day of reading. We're going to jump right in with, that's right, you guessed it, our vocab word of the day, which is terror. Go ahead and pause the video to do your know it, your show it, and your connect it. You guys know the deal. All right, now let's jump into digging a little bit deeper with sequencing. So sequencing, you guys did a good job yesterday answering a question with that by telling events in order. What happened first, what happened second, third, fourth, so on and so forth. So if you open up your remote learning packet to the Dig Deeper page, just follow along as I preview into that. Sequence of events. The order in which things happen in a story is called the sequence of events. Stories often have clues to help readers follow the sequence. At times, the clues are the words such as first, next, and last. In The Journey of Oliver K. Woodman, the clues are the dates at the top of each letter. The chart below shows a way to keep track of the sequence events in a story. You can use a completed chart to guide you back to parts of the story. It can also help you describe how each event builds on the earlier parts of the story. So we're going to fill out one of these charts together, actually. And this is just another anchor chart telling you events that happen in order in the beginning, middle, and end. And some of the transition words that you can use are listed in this anchor chart for you guys as well. So let's start ordering some events. I want you guys to tell me what happened in the very beginning of the story. Ask yourself, who does Tamika contact in her very first letter, and what does that person do after getting the letter? Go ahead, pause the video here and fill it on in. Alright guys, so if you wrote that first, Tamika writes a letter inviting her Uncle Ray to visit, and then explain that he couldn't come, but instead he makes a wooden figure named Oliver to go to her, then you are correct. Remember, you don't have to write it exactly as I do, just as long as you get the most important information down. Now for the second event in the story. See if you can go back to the letter that describes where Oliver first goes and who he's with. Go ahead, pause the video. Alright, so if you describe that Oliver is traveling west with a truck driver and a bull and an ant and a moving driver, then you are correct. He travels with all these different people west to get to Tamika. Now for our third event, tell me what happened in the middle when Uncle Ray was nervous about Oliver. What happened then? That's right. If you describe that Melissa So's grandfather finds Oliver on a reservation all by himself in New Mexico, you are correct. You could have even explained that he takes Oliver to Utah, where he's in a parade in Melissa on the 4th of July, and then the three older sisters pick him up to take him further west. Now, for our fourth event, go ahead and tell me what happens in California. Go ahead, pause the video, go back to the letter in the text to describe that. That's right. If you described that he meets up with the grapes and camps with them in the redwood forest and even helps them by scaring away the bears, you are correct. And lastly, because the grapes are so grateful of Oliver scaring away the bears, what happened in the end? Go ahead and reread to find out. So if you describe that the grapes took Oliver all the way to Tamika, and Tamika takes Oliver back to Rock Hill, South Carolina on a plane, where they have a huge parade in honor of Oliver, you are correct. Great job in sequencing the whole entire story. I'll see you guys tomorrow.